Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh wow, these are amazing.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Should I wear my hair down or should I put it back in a ponytail?
Should we close the doors and jump out?
Yeah.
No,
We wouldn't fit. But
okay. Oh, I love it. It is. I mean, is it polyester or is it silk?
No, it's polyester. This is like $15 Canadian. I know it's not silk, but I don't care.
It
but
doesn't. It looks very silky.
Look at these boots I just got today from the Real.
Are they Ferragamo?
Yes, $83.
I mean,
come on.
Well, first of all, welcome to your pantry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me pantry.
I know, right? Your pantry is always really exciting to me.
Thank you.
Yes, it's like going to the old Barney's, but for food.
This is the only thing that I label. So I have pasta, I have my beans up here, mostly because there's so many of them. I just kind of want people to know they're right here. Pasta and beans.
I know. Where do you get your beans?
I'm a Rancho Gordo Bean Club member.
Okay.
So I'm a bit of a devotee.
They have a club?
They do. There's a wait list. Steve Sando has this amazing bean company.
I already feel like I don't even know what I'm doing or how long I've been existing without being part of a bean club.
Well, I'll give you some beans to go.
Allison Roman does not soak a bean.
I know.
And she taught me not to soak a bean, and now I don't.
You know, it is really up to you to decide your bean journey. I believe in the soaking. I also salt when I soak. Steve, I know that Allison does not soak her beans. She's been very defiant about that. And that's great for her. I prefer to soak my beans. I'm a bean soaker.
There's so much tragedy in the world, but here we are literally figuring out what our bean journey is.
You don't have to soak a bean.
Do you have a pantry philosophy? What was your pantry like growing up?
Don't touch. No, I'm just teasing.
Really?
Chad got in trouble once, actually.
Really?
Yes.
For what? What did you take from the pantry?
We took cookies. My mom was not pleased.
Really?
It's a whole nother story.
Did you put them back? Nope.
I also love to keep tinned fish. So I have tuna on hand for pasta as well, or for a tuna salad. Lately I've been really into making an Asian tuna salad, so using mayonnaise, a little sesame oil, a little soy sauce, and then I'll serve it over rice. It's my private lunch, and then I'll top it with some fried shallots and some sesame. It's my private pantry lunch.
I know, exactly.
Private pantry lunch. Yeah. So and then I have a ton of other tinned fish over here too. Fishwife.
Yeah. They just opened a storefront.
I saw that.
In the city.
I know.
I know, it's exciting.
Big fan. Jarred sauce from Roscioli, which is that famous restaurant in Rome. They opened up here in New York.
In West Village.
Yeah, and it's their amatriciana. It's pasta sauce, and it has guanciale, and
what's that?
Which is cured pork jowl.
Oh.
And it's spicy and delicious. Every quarter.
Seasonal pantry overhaul.
Seasonal pantry overhaul.
Yes.
So I'll drag everything out. I'll see what I have. I'll check expiration dates of things.
Yeah. I'm actually a little hungry right now.
Oh.
Could I eat one of these dates?
Of course you can.
I'm actually kind of
Those
starving.
aren't the amazing ones, but you can eat one.
Oh.
Oh my God. Sugo! Hey! And then we move over to sort of the rice area. So I have all different kinds of rice, just kind of depending on what I am craving. I've been
Do you
really
use a rice cooker?
I use a danabe, yeah.
Okay.
Which is a Japanese vessel that you can cook rice in, but you can also steam, and it's really amazing.
So let's do a speed rounder. What are the top 3 things that you make that you like to make on the fly?
Sure. I would say the Marcella Hazan butter tomato sauce, which is easy.
Which is just an onion, butter, and tomatoes.
I make larb a lot, with ground turkey or chicken, and some ground rice, and lots of shallots and lime and fresh herbs. Pasta e ceci, which is one of my most famous recipes. So we always have some chickpeas on hand. Yeah. I love having fried shallots. They add super great texture on top of dishes. Delicious on a fried egg.
Yeah.
I use a lot of sesame seeds, both in Italian cooking and in a lot of Asian cooking.
I'm just gonna pull some things out that are this looks really beautiful.
That's from Greece.
It's Icaria, pine and wildflower honey. That sounds delicious.
Those I haven't tried yet. I just bought them at Kitty's.
Oh.
But I love the branding, so I bought them.
Kitty's is a restaurant. We're in Hudson right now.
Yes.
And Kitty's is a restaurant right across from the Hudson train station, and it's wonderful. They have amazing cocktails there too.
And really good egg sandwiches.
I'm a very judicious shopper, but for some reason, when I go to the grocery store, it's all bets are off, and all of a sudden I'm literally just buying things that I don't really need. It's all of a sudden I get home and we have 72 bags of different kinds of granola and nothing to eat for dinner.
Got it.
So that's my MO. Okay.
Top 5 things that you need for your pantry. So I would say, I know obviously it's an obvious one, but a pasta, maybe 2 shapes, like a long one and maybe like a curly one, depending on what kind of sauce you're going to be making.
Okay.
Just
What's your
because
favorite pasta brand, by the way?
Rumo.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get that at the supermarket,
You
right?
can, and they
Okay.
actually make amazing gluten-free pasta.
Really?
It's the best gluten-free pasta I've ever had.
Oh.
I would do a couple of cans of canned tomatoes. So that,
So this is just so for all those other people who are like gluten sensitive like me. That's what it looks like.
I'd say canned tomatoes because not only can you make pasta sauce, you can make like a chili or a soup or adding some of it into something else. You know what I mean? It's like tinned fish. I did a recipe, I call it blonde puttanesca, and it's tuna,
sounds really
anchovies,
good. I'm really hungry.
arugula, just a bunch of stuff. Anyway, it's really, really good. So I would also suggest you have citrus on hand all the time.
Okay.
Because it just brightens everything.
So this is Brodo. So Brodo is a place that opened in the East Village. I remember when it first opened.
Yep.
And really what they were doing is just going back to a very old way of making broth.
Absolutely.
So it's not like it's new, but it's actually, it was a great reminder
Yes.
about how important broth is.
And also, like, these are sort of more like sipping broths. For the most part, I'm sipping on this.
Yeah? You're just plain. You'll put like maybe like a spinach leaf in it or
Nope,
something?
I'll just sip the broth.
Really?
Yeah, there's like
Seems very virtuous.
I know.
Are you bragging?
Just a bit. It's the first meal of my day is my sipping broth.
Do you really sip broth in the morning
I do.
for the collagen?
No, to starve off hunger.
Stave.
Stave.
Called staving.
Because I'm starving.
I know, I am really starving. I know. You don't have a pizza oven here, do you?
Not yet. We're waiting on that sponsorship. Someone send us a pizza
Bring
oven.
it, yes.
Please.
So I wanted to do this story too because my pantry is like an extension of my home, and it just makes me feel cozy and it makes me feel safe. And also I'm really teaching my daughter when she goes into the pantry just to like, you know, the things that she sees in there are like going to be these touchstones, you know, for our like life together.
Sure.
And in the same way, like, you know, cereal was when I was growing up. You know, cereal was like a big
Yeah, yeah.
What do you like feel is kind of like the thumbprint of your like pantry? Like, how does it make you feel?
It makes my pantry makes me feel like and it makes me feel resourceful, which I think is important. And even for like thinking,
I always want to feel resourceful.
yeah, when you're talking about Rafi, I was like, oh, it must be also teaching her resourcefulness, right? But it's sort of an extension of who I am, and like I mean, I love cooking for people and I love having people over, knowing that like I can just kind of reach in here.
You're a beautiful entertainer.
Oh, thank you.
You
so
really
much.
are. Both
That's
of
really
you are.
kind. Thanks. Just knowing that if someone stops by last minute or is hanging out here and like is hungry, I can know that I can go in here and pull something really beautiful and simple together and nourish somebody, which is like a really beautiful thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
And I think that is an extension of me. And then we hide our microwave in it.
Yeah. Do you use the microwave a lot?
Only for reheating coffee.
Oh, interesting. I love it.
It's so
Let's
bizarre.
look at these doors.
Look at my Rancho Gordo bean calendar.
Oh my God. No, I love it. I love it.
It's really, yeah.
Well, thank you for inviting me into your pantry.
Thank you for,
I immediately want to go home and tidy my pantry and also eat a turkey sandwich.
If you ever
like
want me to
ASAP.
come over and organize your pantry with you, I would.
Oh, I would love that. No, like there is no greater love language than someone coming over and wanting to get into my like drawers and closets and bins and all that stuff. So I would happily accept.
Okay, great. Deal.
I love you.
I love you so much.
Oh. Bye.
Bye.